A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo, Silver, the Lone Ranger. The lure of gold brought many settlers to the early western United States. The government regulated the filing of claims to the best of its ability, but gunplay settled many boundary disputes, and it was in the gold country that the masked rider of the plains did some of his best work. With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, he fought for the rights of honest men, and the memory of his deeds will remain as long as the memory of the early West itself. And now return with us to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for the hills. There's going to be trouble in the gold country. Hi-yo, Silver!
Away! Steve Gardner's mine was in the district surrounding Oak Falls. As our story opens, we see a hard-faced man working at the end of the long tunnel which has been dug into the side of the hill.
Colors. Gold ore. I hit the vein. Bull! Hey, Bull!
What do you want, Jake?
Come here and come a-running.
Hey, what's the excitement?
Bull, I found it. I knew blame well Steve's vein had run out. All he'd done was come to a fault. If he'd kept on going, he'd have struck the vein again.
Jump Jehoshaphat. Here, give me that pick. I'm going to have a look for myself.
There. Just pick up that piece you knocked off and have a look at it.
Golly, it's richer than it was before Steve lost it.
And bigger. Look at there. Well, that vein's twice as thick through as it was before.
We're rich. We're going to have a fortune.
Hold on a second.
Huh? What for?
Ain't you forgetting something?
Forgetting something?
You're forgetting this vein ain't on our claim. Where we're standing is Steve's property.
That's so. But that's something can be fixed.
Yeah?
We could offer him a price for his claim. After all, as far as he knows, it ain't worth much.
Oh, don't be a doggone fool. You know just how far we'd get trying to do business with him again after that one claim we sold him.
The one we sold it, you mean? Jake, I never seen a fella so tarnation mad as he was after that deal. He was fit to be tied.
Especially because he couldn't prove nothing. But it looks like the couple of $100 we made on that claim is going to keep us from cleaning up on this other.
I don't know. Steve's pa's mighty sick and needs a heap of doctoring. Steve might jump at the chance to get a little cash on hand.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Well, come along. Won't hurt none to talk to him. If he's too blamed stubborn to sell, well, there's ways to get around that.
You got something in mind, Bull?
I might have. Here's the hole that takes us into the main tunnel. Blast it, Jake, why'd you have to make it so small a fella can hardly squeeze through?
Well, it had to be small enough to cover up easy, didn't it? If anybody ever found out we tunneled from our claim into Steve's, it'd be the devil to pay.
Well, you go on through first.
Sure. I got a shoulder. All right, Bull, come on.
Blast it, holy. Big enough for a snake. There. Like I was saying, Jake, if Steve won't sell, I got another idea.
Yeah?
I figure something happened to Steve, his pa'd sell out and be glad of the chance.
Something happened to Steve. Now, look here, Bull. If you're planning to drill him, you can count me out. I don't aim to have the sheriff on my trail.
We couldn't be blamed if somebody else drilled him, could we?
Huh?
Yeah, here's the entrance. Doggone if I ain't always glad to get outside again where a fella don't have to worry about rock caving in on him. Yeah. There's smoke showing from Steve's place. He must be home, all right. Come on.
Just what you mean about somebody else drilling Steve?
You ever hear of Big Stone Canyon?
Oh, don't recollect nothing.
If Steve won't sell, that place is just made to order for us.
Yeah, but what
I'll
about...
tell you about it later. We don't want Steve to hear nothing.
Come on in. Why, if I'd known it was you fellas knocked, I'd have told you to go to blazes.
Fixing yourself something to eat, huh? Maybe it's being hungry makes you so blamed unsociable.
Get out of here.
Is that Jason Bull, Stevie?
Yeah, Pa, but them skunks won't be in here long.
Ah, now, Steve, 'tain't no use you talking like that when we come to do business. You ailing so you can't get out of bed, Mr. Gardner?
I'm all a sailing, Dad Rabbit. If it ain't one thing, it's the other. Stevie, give me another swaller of my medicine, won't you?
Just a minute, Pa, till I've settled with these polecats. All right, state your business, then make tracks.
Steve, how would you like to sell out?
Sell out?
Sure. Me and Jake was just talking today about how bad you needed cash. We thought maybe if we bought your claim, it'd help you out some.
We wouldn't be needing cash if you hadn't cheated us on that other claim you sold us.
Shucks, Steve, we're as sorry about that as you are. That's why we'd like to make it up to you now.
Sure. That's why, Steve.
You're up to something crooked again. You fellas never done nobody a favor in your lives.
Your claim's petered out, ain't it?
Yeah, but
and a
it's
little
not...
cash is better than none, ain't it?
Not if it's your cash.
Ah, come on now, Steve. That ain't no way to talk.
Shut up and listen to me. I know you fellas sold that claim I bought off on you. Even if I can't get evidence, it'll stand up in court. If I hadn't found the one I got now, we'd have been dead broke, and Pa might have died. And I don't care if this claim's finished, too. I'll never do business with low-down, ornery, cheating skunks like you fellas again. And that goes as it lays, so get.
Come on, Jake. Ain't no use talking sense to an hombre that don't know sense when he sees it.
If you fellas come in here again, I'll take my shooting iron to you.
We gave you your chance, Steve, and you threw it down. We won't be back. Blasted fool.
Told you he wouldn't listen, didn't I?
And I told you if he didn't, there was another way to deal with him. And there is. Come on. I'll tell you about Big Stone Canyon and what I had in mind.
It was almost 2 weeks later that Tonto, the faithful Indian companion of the Lone Ranger, heard someone call to him as he rode down a winding mountain trail.
Injun! Hey, Injun!
Oh, Scout. Oh.
I'm over here, Redskin. Come here. I want to talk to you.
Me come. Get him up, Scout.
Gosh almighty, Injun. I'm sure glad to see you.
Oh, Scout. Oh. You want me?
Injun, would you like to make yourself some cash?
What me do?
You know where Oak Falls is?
That where a feller mine gold.
Uh-huh, that's right. That's where I was heading when my horse went lame just now. Blast the luck. I had something real important to do there. Now I won't be able to make it.
Where horse?
That's my horse over there, tethered to that sapling. Now, look here, Redskin. You do like I want, and there's more than $100 in it for you.
That plenty.
You just bet it is. Are you on?
You tell Tonto what do.
Well, it's like this, Injun. I've been prospecting around these hills, and I run across a place where there's more gold laying around loose than you can shake a stick at. I wanted to get to Oak Falls to tell a fella I know about it. Now that my horse is lame, I can't ride no farther.
Me tell feller you find gold.
No, Injun, you can't do that.
What matter?
Well, you see, Injun, the fella I want you to tell don't like me. He thinks I done him a dirty deal once, so he won't believe nothing I say.
Oh.
I was wondering how I'd let him know without my name being connected with it. Then when I seen you, it came to me how it could be done.
What feller's name?
He's a young hombre by the name of Steve Gardner. You can't mistake him. He's got a pa that's ailing all the time. Yeah, here. I'll give you this poke of mine. There's over $100 worth of gold in there.
Where you get gold?
You just tell Steve you found this gold in Big Stone Canyon, and...
What you say?
Say, you know that place?
No, me not know.
Oh, I didn't figure you looked like an Injun to come from around them parts. Well, will you do it?
How to do it?
Tell Steve Big Stone Canyon is right where the Bitterroot swings south on the other side of the hills. He can tell it by all the big stones laying loose outside the entrance. And you can keep them nuggets for your trouble. Now, you got everything straight?
Me not forget.
Good. That's just fine. Now, get along with you. Remember, you do it just like I said.
Me go now.
Adios.
Get him up, Scout.
And you say you know there isn't gold in Big Stone Canyon, Tonto?
No, they're not Golden Canyon.
But you didn't let them suspect you'd been there before, did you?
Me fool 'em plenty.
Good. I wonder what that fellow's game is. You said Big Stone Canyon is the burial place of a famous Indian chief. That means it's sacred to his tribe. Any white man found prospecting there would be killed.
Not right.
Tonto, we're going to look into this.
What we do?
Steady, Silver. We're riding to Oak Falls.
Oh.
You're going to do exactly what that man told you. Unless he thinks that Steve Gardner is tricked, he'll not show his hand.
Huh?
Show Steve the gold. Tell him you found it in the canyon. Then leave the rest to me.
Tonto do that.
Come on, Tonto.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
Go right ahead, Redskin. Fill up your plate again. You're welcome to anything we got here.
Me not want more.
Shucks, you haven't had enough to keep a bird alive. Hey, Pa, feeling good enough to have some of this bacon?
Now you just let me sleep some, Stevie. Maybe later on in the day I'll be able to swallow some victuals.
Him sick.
Pa ain't been well for the past 5 years, Redskin. Gosh, I'd give my right arm to have the cash to send him east where he could be took care of right. But it ain't likely I'll ever have that much all at one time.
Maybe me help him.
Huh? What could you do?
You know many medicine, paleface not know.
Well, it's mighty kind of you, Redskin, but I reckon you couldn't do any more for him than a Sawbones in town has done. Hey, where you going?
Me leave now.
What are you doing with that leather poke?
Me pay for grub.
Now, hold on, Redskin. We don't want no pay for what you ate. Why, Jerusalem, Redskin. Where'd you get that gold?
Me find long way off.
Gold? If I knew where to lay my hands on some nuggets like Tim, I could take care of Pa the way he should be. I could... Gosh, Redskin, you wouldn't tell me just where it was you found that, would you?
Me tell you.
You will?
Me find in Big Stone Canyon.
Huh? Where's that?
It where Bitterroot River goes south. There big stone outside. That how canyon get name.
And there's more of that gold where you found that?
Plenty more.
Whoa! Say, you haven't told nobody else about this canyon, have you?
Can't only tell you.
Pa, did you hear that? Redskin told me where I could get more gold like he's got. Hey, Redskin, come here. You said maybe you could help Pa. I don't suppose you can, but would you be willing to stay with him while I'm gone? If you ain't, I'll have to let that gold go. I can't leave Pa all by himself.
No, Stevie.
Me stay.
Redskin, you're a gift from heaven. You're the best fellow I ever seen. I'm getting packed and I'm leaving for Big Stone Canyon today. Come on, boy. Don't be traipsing along so slow. Get up there. Shucks, you're the laziest horse I ever did see. But I'm telling you, fella, if you carry me to where there's real pay dirt, I'll see to it you don't ever have to work again. I'll turn you loose where the pasturing's long and tasty and green. I'll feed you so many oats you'll get so fat you won't be knowing yourself.
Come on, Silver!
Who's that?
Hurry, old fellow!
A masked man, an outlaw. Get up there, get up there.
Hold on there!
Get away from me. Get up there.
You can't get away! Stop your horse!
Let go of that bridle or I'll plug you.
No, you won't.
You snatched my gun.
Go, Silver! Over!
Flash, what's the idea? You can't get
You're
away.
going with me, Steve.
But wait a
Don't
minute.
argue. You're going to my camp.
I haven't no cash. I ain't got nothing an outlaw'd want.
That's what we're going to find out.
I got it. You're a friend of Bulls and Jakes. They sent you gunning for me. Just like them polecats to hire somebody to shoot me down.
Just the contrary. I'm saving your life. Hi-yo, Silver!
Wait, I tell you, wait.
The curtain falls on the first act of our thrilling Lone Ranger drama. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments.